What other the world, though, the Bishop Grady letting y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. So, the celebrity-in-chief, Donald J. Trump, actually used the powers that are vested in him to circumvent the Justice Department and grant pardons and commutations to people of his choice. Now, these people happen to align with him politically and happen to be white-collar criminals. I guess no biggie there, right? And that's sarcasm for those who fucking stupid. But nevertheless, among the 11 people he granted clemency to, you have former governor of Illinois, Rod Blagojevich, who was found guilty of trying to sell Barack Obama's U.S. Senate seat after he became president. Then you also had former New York Police Commissioner Bernie Kerik, who was found guilty of tax fraud as well as lying to officials. And then you had investment banker Mike Milken, who was found guilty of securities fraud and conspiracy, known as the junk bond king. And it turns out that Trump is planning on pardoning Roger Stone, his former political advisor and longtime friend, and the guy who had Nixon tatted on his back, and the guy who was found guilty of lying to Congress and witness tampering. The guy that's actually involved in this case where Attorney General William Barr tried to bend over backwards to basically get his sentence reduced, and in turn caused 4 prosecutors to actually withdraw themselves from the case. One person actually even just completely resigned from his job, saying, fuck this, fuck the Justice Department, I'm over this shit, I'm not fucking with y'all, get me the fuck out of here, Trump administration is crazy. I don't know if he said all of that or whatever, but I'm just adding to it. But he might as well have Greenwald graduation. Shit is motherfucking crooked over there. Greenwald graduation. What other the world, though, the Bishop Grady letting y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. Apologize if my voice is projecting, but I still gotta let y'all know what's happening no matter where the fuck I'm at. You dig? You catch me on the move, you catch me indoors, outdoors, do it from a fucking cave as long as there's service, and dig. You know what I mean? But we gonna get it in. Now check this out though, the coronavirus. I've been keeping y'all up to date with that. So now the death toll has officially topped 2,000. There's 2,000 people that are dead from the coronavirus. Most of them, all but like a few, are actually coming from mainland China. The epicenter of the virus was Wuhan, China, and the latest major death from that was the director of the Wuchang Hospital in Wuhan, China. He died from contracting the coronavirus. Oh, and the Diamond Princess cruise ship, for those who be keeping up with that, that's actually kept off the coast of Japan. About 800 people were allowed to disembark the ship after a couple weeks of basically being quarantined over there, but there still remain thousands on the ship, where 600 people were said to have been infected. Greenwald graduated. What other the world, though, the Bishop Grady letting y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. So over in Afghanistan, there's a little bit of a political chaos going on where the presidential elections that have been delayed for the past 5 months actually came in, and current president Ashraf Ghani, the person that's actually in these peace negotiations with the United States and with the Taliban or whatever, Ashraf Ghani actually declared himself the winner of the presidential election. But the chaos comes as his main opponent, Abdullah, has also declared himself the winner and basically said he will form a parallel government. So shit could get really hectic over there really quickly. It could go left very easily. We'll see what happens. Greenwald graduate. Report out of the world, though, the Bishop Grady letting y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. Make sure you sign that petition, y'all. Get Donald Trump off Twitter. Find the change.org link in the video description if you're watching this on YouTube, or in my Instagram bio, GradyGrant716. You'll find the link, and it brings you to the petition where it lays out exactly why you should be removed from that platform for violating Twitter policies, to spread misinfo, to putting us and U.S. troops abroad in danger, people abroad in danger. It's getting hectic. He's got to get the fuck off of Twitter. He even puts himself in danger. Let's be real. Now check this out though. The United Nations actually says that in Cameroon, Africa, there were 22 people killed in this massacre that took place on Friday. Now there's an opposition party that actually blamed the Cameroon army. The army denies that they had anything to do with that or it was because of them. But there's been an ongoing conflict between the Cameroon army and an English-speaking separatist fighters that has actually led to the murder of thousands of people and displaced half a million. Greenwald graduation. Report of the New World, the Bishop Grady letting y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. So Somali-based journalist Abdulwali Ali Hassan was actually assassinated. Gunmen pulled up on him, shot and killed him near his home in Mogadishu, which is the capital of Somalia, and Mogadishu, Somalia. Now, unfortunately, no one is claiming responsibility for this assassination, but this is somebody that was actually a freelance correspondent for the London-based Universal TV and the local radio, Komiye. So, you know what I mean? As a fellow journalist or somebody that's in the media, I gotta raise awareness on things like this, because around the world there seems to be an attack on journalism and media, which really is they call it the fourth branch of government for a reason, because we have to hold the powers that be accountable. So if the people that are doing that are being assassinated, then what freedoms do we have left, y'all? Everybody gotta stay woke, man. We gonna report on it, because it's all about green war and graduation. Report out of the New World Order, Bishop Grady Lake. Y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News Report. So over in North Carolina, in the United States of America, you actually have the federal appeals court rather, that actually blocked temporarily voter ID law that was trying to be enacted after the judge ruled that this enactment that took place in 2018 by the Republican-controlled state legislature targeted African Americans, basically discriminated against them. Now, this is actually this is another version of the same bill that was already ruled by a judge to have targeted African Americans with imposed almost surgical procedures. So this is ridiculous that they're trying to. Motherfuckers go through all types of loops and holes to hold on to power, but at the end of the day, there's real power in democracy. Y'all motherfucking Republicans can benefit from it too, because you are part of the people. Green War and graduation, motherfucker.